Uh, see, coming back again. The hood on this is weird. Like it's good for just like laying on the couch, but when you're like walking around and stuff, the like I don't know. Um, I'm gonna drink some beers. I think I'm gonna open this one first. Ah, fuck. Very professional over here. Um, well, free Palestine, free Congo, Sudan, um, uh, uh, and yeah, and so on. This is Far Yeast Brewing. They're out of Tokyo, Japan. This is their Tokyo White. Um, it is doesn't specifically say what it is. Let me see. It says dry smooth saison. Oh, okay. Based on the name, I thought it was like a white ale or not a white ale. I don't know, something. Oh, that actually smells really good. Ooh, fruity pear. Mm. Dry smooth saison combining refreshing and fruity aromas derived from esters and hops. Appearance is cloudy, pale gold with a creamy head. Aroma, well balanced fresh hops and fruity esters. Yeah, it's a bit more fruity than it is hoppy though. Flavor: low hop bitterness, dry finish with a touch of acidity. Medium light body. Yeah. The only thing that's thrown me off a little bit with this is um, on the swallow. You get bitterness. It feels big, um, and then it just kind of. I mean, I really like the finish. It's fruity. The pear thing is there. Dries out a little bit, um, but a little bit of like dried fruit apricot thing. Um, and then, but after the swallow, it's like feels like it's gonna be big, mm. And then it just kind of drops out. So it's a little misleading, but it tastes really good. So that's all that matters. What's the ABV on this? It's on here. It's 5%. Yeah. All right. I took a screenshot of something I wanted to read slash talk about. All right. This is excuse me. This is a post from uh, Katie Johnstone. Is she on Democracy Now? I think she's on. She's on something. Pretty sure. Um, I've never been less open to people with different opinions than I am with Gaza. I'm simply correct, and if you disagree with me, you are wrong and I hate you. I have alienated various readers and online factions over the years with the things I have written, usually unintentionally. Normally, I don't like to alienate people who resonate with my work. Gaza was the first time I've been happy to lose anyone who disagreed with me. It was like, you're leaving? Good. Get the fuck out. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying what I'm saying, and if you don't like it, then I don't like you. And if you don't leave, then I'll kick you out myself. I like to stay open to different perspectives, and I like to have people with different perspectives stay open to me. But Gaza is such an easy and obvious moral question that I stand nothing to gain from any contact with anybody who answers that question incorrectly. I've never been so fast and so confident in making enemies than I have over this issue. And one of the reasons why I wanted to read that and talk about it is because I I wholeheartedly agree with that. Like, this is a subject that I have no God. Um, I have no hesitation. I have no, well, maybe some hesitation, but well, yeah, I should say some hesitation, but I don't have any reluctance comes into my head, but that is not the word I'm looking for. Um, I have no guilt, um, or something for of just unfollowing, unfriending, whatever the unsubscribing um, to whatever. Like, an entire population is being killed, blown to pieces, incinerated, burned alive, fucking, what else? Shot, maimed, uh, I don't know. Just I don't see how you can know what's going on and uh, feel anything else and want nothing else but to do what you can to make it end. And I get it. Like, I haven't been the best. I haven't done everything I can do. I'm not I'm not trying to shame and guilt people into doing more. Shaming and guilting people into doing anything. Like, donate, fucking do something. But yeah, that was a video of a dead kid. Um, let's see, do uh Israeli liberal think tank finds that 69% of Jewish Israelis think they are more human than Palestinians. 80% support murder of civilians, and 70% support killing everyone in Gaza. Like, that doesn't sound like people you can Israeli military threatening the remaining family members of Hin Rajab. I might be pronouncing that wrong. After the success of the film The Voice of Hin Rajab at the Venice International Film Festival, please share this video far and wide, and if you can donate. Yeah. They're trying to, I think they're trying to evacuate the rest of her family, like her mother and her brothers. Um, I don't remember how many there are, but the rest of her family because of that because of that movie, because they're Israel is targeting them. do, 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 do. Um, if you want to go bomb somebody, there's remarkably little discussion about how much it might cost. But when you have a discussion about whether or not we can assist suffering people, then suddenly we become very cost conscious. Conscious. Um, yeah, yeah, it's fucked up. Um, or it's fucked up that like I think the worst people right now, some of the worst people who aren't like um just straight up Zionist, Jewish supremacists, whatever you want to call them, um, are the people who won't shut the fuck up about Trump and stuff, but won't but refuse to say anything about Palestine, Gaza. They don't even talk about like Sudan or Congo or anything else. They're just like Trump is bad, and that's all they fucking say. It's like it's like get a fucking like I can't stand those people more than I can't stand other people because they're acting like they're doing something, but really they're just fucking assholes. They're talking about things that and I don't know. Like everything is connected. It's all connected. And um I'm not the one to notice this or first to declare it or whatever, but um, over the last 2 years in Palestine, in occupied Palestine, um, um, the things Israel has been doing to Palestinians has been a sort of testing ground for things. Um, there's a lot of American companies um, testing like AI military shit over there. Um, uh, I just lost my train of thought. Uh, I think I was talking about something, and then another thought came into my head, and now uh, American companies over there testing shit out and whatever, and so some of the like the NY, a lot of these cop cities that are going up, um, like like I don't know, I don't remember specifically, but there's like those have some tie to Israel, and a lot of like the training that cops get in the U.S. Um, I think the NYPD, specifically LAPD, like pretty sure all of like the big police departments are either trained by Israelis or um, whatnot. Um, like I say in all these things, I am not the I am not the what's the thing, the final the final the final say or final something in on all of this. And I'm not very articulate. Um, I try to be, try to try to do what I can. Um, but but basically, it's all connected. Is what the point I'm trying to make. And so if you're talking about stuff that's happening here, but you're not talking about stuff that's going on over there, you are you are missing the point. And at this point, I can't assume anything other than it is intentional. You're intentionally not doing that. So I don't know. Uh, how's everybody doing tonight? Doing okay? I was planning on starting this earlier, but then time got away from me. I was trying to get a few things done around here. Go through some shit. I'm drinking this kind of faster than I want to because you might see a couple things over here, and um, they're two beers. They are the same beer. One's a variant of the other, um, and I'm gonna do a little side by side. Trying to get the beers the fuck out of here, bro. Trying to do it. Um, let's see. What do I want to do? Do. Oh wait, there's nothing on here. Hold on. Um, I'm I'm kind of back on Facebook just because I've been trying to get rid of shit. So I downloaded Facebook and Messenger on my phone so that I could sell some things on Facebook Marketplace. Um, but um, but I don't know. I don't know if people not talking about what's going on not talking about what's going on Instagram or Facebook is worse. I don't know. And I literally have people who will I'll I'll post something about like like if you're silent if you're silent about a genocide, you are complicit or whatever. And there are people who will literally like it or react to it, whatever. And those people, as far as I can tell, have not said anything. And I don't know if that's because those people have um, they said like one thing over the last 2 years, and they're like, "Oh, I did my part." This is not a this is not a I mean, it's not a competition, but this isn't this is also isn't a one and done thing. You got to keep talking about it. You got to keep doing things about it. Oh, so that reminds me. So that open mic that I talked about doing um, in in one of the videos I've done, it it's actually let me pull that up. Oh, nope. Um, the open mic. It's to uh, it's open mic. Voices for Gaza fundraiser. Uh, the um, the proceeds go to prosthetics for Palestine uh, to give like kids and people uh, prosthetic limbs that they lost because Israel has been blowing them off, or they've had to be amputated or whatever. Um, so originally, I thought it was just like an open mic where you go in and sign up, and then I found out that it's curated. So there's like so they have people playing, but then I found out that they are going to have a limited sign up sheet for audience members. Um, so I will be trying to play that. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to do a live stream. It'll be on 93 Lumber. I'll stream it to 93 Lumber, but I'm also going to stream it to my music channel. And I'm going to practice some songs, practice some music. That one will probably be more interesting than these because I'm not a good talker. I'm not a very good performer either. So, but that'll I'll probably figure that out, and I'll probably schedule it tonight so you can prepare yourselves for that. Um, yeah. Um, I have been lacking on my training for the 5K. Yeah, it's a 5K, I think. 3.1 miles. I mean, I'm not that worried about it because I can walk 3 miles in about a little under an hour, right? Maybe. I don't know. Might be less. Um, but yeah, I don't know. See how that goes. I have a month. Probably gonna hate myself for if I put it off though. Well, I know I will hate myself if I put it off. So I'm going to hopefully get my shit together and start doing that. Um, yeah, I just finished this beer, so let me put this aside. Let me grab this water, and then I'll open these beers. All right. These glasses will also I will also be selling these glasses. These are the only two glasses that these are the first two glasses I saw that I was like, okay, I'll use those. I need bottle opener. Put it back in here. All right. I'm gonna take this off for a minute. Just oh, I'll show you the beers first. So I got two Suarez beers here. I got Lo and Behold, and then I got Lo and Behold Cherry. Um, Lo and Behold is our ruby tone country beer inspired by the Flemish red ale tradition. We ripen this malt forward beer on wooden casks for a good long while to develop its bold yet elegant acid profile balanced by sophisticated oak notes and tannin. And then this one says the same thing. Uh, but the label just says cherry. Oh wait, Lo and Behold is our ruby toned cherry country beer inspired by Flemish red ale tradition. We ripen the small forward beer when we catch. Oh, okay. So they just added cherry to that. Or this one says ruby toned. Oh yeah. So yeah, they just added cherry to the description. And the I do like this font, and I do like these colors because this is like this is the cherry is brown, and then the Lo and Behold is red. Oh, so you can see it bubbling and steaming. All right, we got a live one. Tastes like cherry. Oh, this one's a little bit livelier than the other one. All right. This one's the cherry. This one's the regular one. The biggest difference, the color is very similar. This one's clear though. Cherry one has a haze to it. Um, yeah, very similar color. Um, the base is a little bit darker. Um, but yeah, so let's do. Yeah, this one has a cherry note, so it makes sense that they would do. And I have had both of these beers before, but it has been years. Um, and then I'm assuming this is bottle date, because I think that that lines up with when I got them. So the base is July 2022, and the cherry is November 2022. Um, so 3 years, a little over 3 years, and a little under 3 years. We'll see. Yeah, it's got that stone fruit thing that like I don't know if these are mixed fermentation, spontaneous ales have. There's cherry is the biggest one, but there is some like dark fruit things in there. Mm, mm. Cherry. Um, these are very nice. The acidity is is what's the word I want to use? It's not overwhelming. I get a little bit of that sensation on my teeth, but it's not bad. It's not immediate heartburn or anything like that. Um, Slight tartness, a little bit of that. You do get a little bit of oakiness, some of that, little bit of like peach pit kind of thing. Let's do the other one. Yeah, this one smells. They smell very similar. They both have cherry in it. Um, the cherry in this smells like it's coming from something else. The cherry in this smells like it's coming from cherries. Um, yeah, there's a little bit of like it's not super sweet. These are both 6%. It's not super sweet, but there's a little bit of like a brown sugar thing. Yeah, it smells nice. It's like a less sweet brown sugar. I'm trying to think what that would be if there's like a better way to say that. Like maybe like a less sweet molasses or something. I don't know. Um, hmm. a little more tart. I wonder if I can find uh, Suarez uh, Lo and Behold Cherry 2022. No, it just says what's on the bottle. Let's see. Oh, all right. So I can't click on the link because the page isn't there, but it comes up in search and I can read what's there. And I think it's the whole thing. So lo and behold, Port Danube or Danube, I don't know, Danube, Harvest 2022. Uh, oh wait, that might be a specific one. Never mind. Um, yeah, that's a specific one. Never mind. That's not that. Uh, do, do, do. Oh, that was aged in port barrels with Danube cherries. Damn, damn. Um, let's see if I can find search. All right. So this is not the one I'm looking for. Uh, maybe I'll check Instagram. Um, yeah, it's a bit more tart, a bit more cherry. That pittiness comes off like cherry pit. I don't know if they do the well. One of the things I'm trying to figure out is let's see. Did they do a post for Lo and Behold? Oh, what was that? Would have been is the 2022 the Best Buy date? Because lo and behold, so the last one that I'm seeing, let me just do a quick check. The last one that I'm seeing is 20. Oh wait, oh, must be this one. Yeah. Do do do. Are Flemish. Did you know that a straight line can be drawn historically between English old ales and Flemish red ales? The short drawn across the channel historically. So much around. Do do do. Right, so that's the. Do 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 do. I guess they didn't do a thing for the cherry. Uh, yeah, it doesn't look like they did a thing for the cherry. Hmm. All right. It's not that. That. Yeah, doesn't look like they did a post for this cherry, so I don't know. I know stories are a more popular thing these days. Uh, these also aren't super cold because I put them in the fridge today. But yeah, they're good. Not too acidic. The cherry one is a little more tart than the base, but also it's got an extra. It's got a few extra months on it than the than the cherry. Um, Shalom, free Palestine. Do do do. Um, uh, yeah, these are good. Not making me not making me upset. Um, uh, yeah, thinking I might do like these videos, but like curate them. Like I got some, like I still have some Ralphius. Like open a few of those do one of these. Um, I have a bunch of hair of the dog bottles that I got somewhat recently, but they're all aged. Um, Maybe do one of those. I probably wouldn't open too many bottles because there's those are uh, a little higher ABV, or who knows? Maybe I'll just get some snacks so I'm prepared. I'm sure y'all don't want to eat. I'm sure y'all don't want to listen to me eat either. All right, let's break out the Instagrams. See what else is fucking. See what other kind of nightmares are happening. Uh, Mortgage applications are down 34% from pre-pandemic levels and is even worse than 2008. Yeah, because like houses that used to cost $100,000 are now like $700,000. And BlackRock keeps buying houses, or BlackRock's uh, subsidiary or whatever it is company is buying houses. The it was not kind of not in the news, but um, it was what, a month or two ago, that other CEO that got killed. That CEO was the CEO of BlackRock's uh, I don't know, sister company or whatever you want to call it, that buys all the properties. Um, uh, so yeah, but yeah. What else is here? Um, so here is a picture of a baby, maybe uh, maybe 2 years old, maybe a year to 2 years old. You know, it says Sela, Sela. That's how I think it's pronounced. Sheila was executed by Israel yesterday and buried without intestines or hands. You know, typical right to defend yourself shit. Mm, uh, I know I don't know if I said it yesterday or in one of the other videos. I said Israel ruined conspiracy theories, and and here's a post about that. The only people bombing buildings full of civilians before Al Qaeda, or the Al Q group, yeah, Al Qaeda, I'm assuming, group were Zionists, USA, Britain, and Germany. So let's call 9/11 what it is: a coordinated justification for decades long Muslim and Arab Holocaust. We are allowed to question the circumstances around the primary event that led to the loss of millions of lives around the world, and especially in the, I don't call it Middle East anymore, West Asia. and North Africa, and observe who definitely had the most motives, interests involved in its consequences. Yeah, dead kids. Um, yeah, and the those apparently it was a big story. I was 15 when that happened. 14? 2001. I would have been September 2001. I would have been 15, I think. Right? Uh, 14. 14. It's 14. Uh, so I don't really remember, but the I vaguely remember it. Um, the people dancing on the roof, the five people dancing on the roof. People were saying they were Muslim. They were actually Israelis. Um, uh, uh, so, and apparently, from things I've seen and read and whatever, they were literally there to document that happening. And I've seen some other things about how the owner of the twin towers, who never missed a day or was late, didn't happen to go in that day. And I saw an interview with him, and it was not convincing uh, about why he didn't go in that day. It was like comically, like those when they do stuff to or like in like shows and stuff where I don't know, whatever. Staying silent in times of injustice is privilege. Yeah. Um, yeah. Everything sucks. Even the good things are like shitty. Dead kid. Uh, on October 7th, Hamas killed a handful of children. In Gaza, Israel has slaughtered tens of thousands more. Um, yeah. So, yeah. And it's funny because from a young age, Israelis are taught, um, like they have those birthright trips and stuff. So from a very young age, Jewish people and I'm assuming from even a younger age, children in Israel are taught that Palestinians are animals, they're lesser thans, they're terrorists, they want to kill Israelis and all that shit. Um, and and it's been said. Oh, what is it? How's it say? Every what's the word? Every accusation is a confession. Um, so um, I would say that I don't condone the killing of children. Let me just preface with that. But I would say if anyone had, seeing as Israelis are taught that Palestinians are animals, whatever you want to say, whatever they say, probably worse than that, is that um, is that whatever. I'm gonna cuvee this in a minute. Oh yeah, can't drink that too fast. I do have to pee. I wish I had like a video. I need like a video thing to keep y'all entertained while I walk away, even though there's zero people watching, according to this. My hair's grown back. A little thin, mostly from stress. But yeah, I kind of wish my facial hair grew better. It's like it like full, and then whatever this is. I haven't shaved in a while. I'm keeping the mustache, but I want to get rid of this. I'm probably gonna take this off too. Ever since I cut my hair or shaved my head, um, I mean, like I should get a head tattoo before it gets too long. So we'll see. All right, I'm gonna pee. Then we're gonna cuvee this. See you in a minute. It's gonna be like probably a minute of dead air, but what else? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me doing the hold on, all right, doing the Kube. Cherry. It has more of that stone fruit thing that was in the base, which I like. And it does have I like that it incorporates that like molasses brown sugar not sweet thing. Um oh yeah, I just tasted it and then I didn't say anything. I think I like the aroma more than the taste. I just have to send a thing. Yeah, because yeah, it kind of muddles both beers. It's um what was I gonna say? Yeah, it kind of gives it like this kind of like almost oxidation kind of thing. Yeah, I like them separately. Um, and I think I don't know if I like one more than the other because there's things that I like the base. The base is a little more rounded. It's not as tart, but the cherry one has more cherry. There, stop it. Um, so yeah, hmm, it's I like them equally, and I do not like them together, or at least in half and half. I can I'm probably gonna go in maybe like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Um, I was planning on going longer, but Katie had plans, and now those are no longer plans. So we're gonna get some food, and then when it's time to eat, I'm gonna go. Oh, excuse me. Um, I don't have to do anything on here. I'm like, I gotta do something. Uh, let's see. Um, do. I guess I'll go back on the gram. Or actually, you know what? Let me Gotta turn the air off because it's fucking. Let's see. Do. Like, I don't see a lot of like the most of the like Palestine stuff that I see on Facebook is from uh it's actually from like uh these aren't sponsored ads. They're like recommendations from other pages for pages. So that's why I mostly stuck with Instagram because it's Clara, what are you doing? Clara's causing a ruckus. Let's see. And I think it makes me very uh like people with maybe not bigger platforms, but definitely more of like a outreach for uh, who get out to more people who aren't talking about Palestine are fucking. Um, so not a whole lot on there. So let's bring up the phone again. Go back on Instagram, see some videos of dead kids, and oh, do this says if you went to a funeral of every child killed in Gaza, you'd be going every day for 51 years. But I don't think that quite demonstrates how many kids have been killed, how many children have been killed, how many unborn, how many pregnant mothers, how many like children. Like there have been children that unborn children that have been killed. There have been children that were born that were killed within 24 hours. They were a day old, maybe. Uh, like 1, 2, 3, 4 year olds, all of them. Every That's fucked up. Let's see. Oh, this is old. Another IOF soldier killed themselves the other day. Portishead reunites for Palestine. That's cool. All right. Not seeing anything like, oh, bearded death. Are those American flags? Like, why would you post American flags? Like, like a lot of your taxes go to Israel. Israel has free healthcare and free college, and you're why would you put American flags? That doesn't even make any sense. Uh, you might be America first, but are you thinking you're thinking is Israel first, which doesn't make sense why there's American flags. You should have put you should have put the Israeli flag because that doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, if you wanna change that and then post another comment, that would be. I'll let you. I'll give you a minute. Allah takes it in the butt. Allah is just the word for God. So you're saying God likes to get fucked in the ass. And since Jesus and God are the same thing, Jesus likes to get fucked in the ass. I don't know how you would fuck a Holy Spirit in the ass, but assuming that they've got a human body of sorts, I guess you could. You'd probably need a ghost dick. Is that like is that how you would do it? I don't know. Don't know. But so you're American flags. You're saying God likes to get fucked in the ass. Uh, like, what do you stand for, bro? Like, I'm very confused about why you're here. I stand corrected. You have it all figured out. I don't have anything figured out, dude. I just know the meanings of things. I kind of know what I'm talking about, at least enough to fucking know that you have no idea what you're talking about. But whatever. We're we're I'm also not the person like to be having this conversation because I am not well enough versed. I just know like the basic things. Um, but I'm also not as probably won't be as um gentle in the way I say things. Not that I would be aggressive or hateful. I don't have the I don't have that some people are good at talking to people. I'm not one of those people. The land of Judea belongs to the Jews. Um Palestine's been a country for like forever. Literally, I'm not as well versed on this, uh, but also this doesn't make any sense. Like you're doing American flags, you're saying God takes it in the ass, um, uh, and considering your the American flags. So let me just kind of deduce here. American flags, Allah takes it in the butt. So I'm assuming you're some sort of Christian, uh, or Christian, I would say. Christian nationalist, possibly. Possibly. Why the fuck do you care about the Jews? Why do you care? Probably because you are a Christian nationalist, and Christian nationalists and Zionists are basically the same thing. They both hide behind religion to oppress and to kill and to whatever. But that's just my that's just my fucking interpretation or whatever. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, all right. I wouldn't fight for Israel, but it's nice someone in the Middle East, well, Western Asia, West Asia, stands up to Muslim aggression. Dude, I just talked about this. You're coming a little late. Israel was behind 9/11. Do you remember? I don't know how old you are, but do you remember those? They were called the dancing Muslims on top of that roof. Well, they turned out to be Israeli, and they were sent there to document 9/11. And I don't have all the sources on me right now, but but obviously 9/11 was like buildings don't collapse like that. Buildings don't collapse like that from a plane hitting them. Um, and that's just basic physics, especially since somehow building 7 was on fire and uh that demolition controlled collapsed on itself from a fire. I don't know, fucking I don't know. This doesn't seem to make sense to me. But I mean, the United States is the most propagandized demographic, or not demographic, um, the most I guess most propagandized country in the world. So like, kind of makes sense that you would believe those things. But like, I don't know. Sometimes you just got to think for yourself. Well, and this isn't like one of those like I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist right now. Um, but sometimes you just got to be like, does that make sense? Does what is what's happening? Does that make sense? Is what they're saying make sense? Is what people are thinking or saying or doing make sense? Like, does any of this make sense? Um, and you just got to do that. And I'm not the fucking I'm definitely not the fucking thing that I was trying to think of before that I still can't think of. I'm not the defining factor or final voice or whatever that thing is on any of this. I'm just living my life knowing that I'm I don't know. I've got I have Armenian heritage, I've got Irish heritage, I've got I mean, this is this is a few great grandparents ago, but I'm I'm Scottish, uh, I'm Canadian, which means I'm some sort of European. Uh, Canada is also colonized. Mexico is not colonized, but they speak. But Spanish is a colonizer language. Spain, you know, they don't. Mexico Mexicans don't speak Mexican. Is what I'm saying. Um, and yeah, basically, Katie and I were talking about today how like basically the entire Caribbean, Latin America, South America. Um, regular Joe. Thank you, regular Joe. In the grand scheme of things, I am not doing anything. I am just sitting here talking about things, drinking some beers. That's all I'm doing. Um, and yeah, I don't know. Got to drink more of this because I want more of the cherry one. But yeah, I'll do one more quick scroll. I'm trying not to. Sometimes I get. At least you're talking about what matters in the world, bro. I appreciate that. Just like I said, I have Armenian heritage. I have Irish heritage. Um, the uh, the Irish potato. What was it called? Irish potato famine or whatever the fucking thing was not a. It was it was a man-made famine by the British. That's why the Irish hate the fucking British. And so I've got I've got a little bit of genocide in my heritage, so like I it's makes sense to me. Not that I like obviously it's generations ago, but knowing that I have that heritage and I don't even know specifically how it affected my family in particular or lineage. Um, just knowing that it happened to people and if it didn't affect my lineage, specifically, it probably affected uh my ancestors, or at least people they knew in some way. So I'm not even doing anything. I appreciate it, Joe. Um, but I don't feel like I'm doing anything heroic or hell yeah, free Palestine. What we're all about here. Um, but yeah, I don't feel like I'm doing anything heroic or fucking even like like what I'm doing now is what everyone should be doing right now. And it's like it's kind of the baseline, I think. But whatever. The fact that and I keep seeing things about uh how like in like 50 years or whatever, people are going to look back and be like, "Oh yeah, I was against that and it was whatever." And it's like I like I don't I don't know. So like people who aren't speaking out now are just I don't know, just thank you, Joe. I'm going to keep this comment up though. Uh, but yeah, I'm not doing anything fucking like I'm just sorry if I seem a little bit weird. I don't I've been doing these for a little bit. Uh not that long, but a little bit, and I do not get interaction that much. So I've pretty much been doing these just talking to myself basically, I feel like. So um but but yeah, I'm not I literally am probably the worst person to be talking about this because I don't like talking that much. Um, I also have a thing going on with my throat that makes talking hard. And the more I talk, the raspier I get. And then the next day, my throat feels like shit. Doing just fine. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you, Joe. Um, I'm not as articulate as some people, which is why I don't try to get too into things. But I'm just doing my best, doing what I think is right. Well, not even that. I don't even think it's right. I'm doing what I think everyone should be doing. Uh, but but yeah, I don't know. Like typically, I'll scroll Instagram on my phone. Well, a little bigger sip than I wanted, um, and just talk about some of the things I'm seeing. But I don't feel like that right now. Like I just want it to be over. Honestly, I just want everyone to speak out. I want us all to take to the streets and be like, fuck all of this. And I want it to be over. I want it to be done. I don't fucking I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want to see any more dead people. I don't want to see any more dead kids. I don't want to see any dead men, women, children. I don't want to see any buildings being fucking bombed, and I don't want to see any. I don't want to see any more people being burned alive. Like, I'm fucking done. Fucking like, and this is me sitting in this room, not being affected by it at all, like materially. Not materially, or maybe materially. Yeah, just um, or I should say, in any material way, other than like my taxes go to do that instead of me getting health care. Not I'm on my partner's plan, so I do have health care, but it's expensive health care. And there's a possibility of being denied and shit. Meanwhile, our tax dollars are going to Israel and they get free healthcare and they get free housing that they steal from fucking Palestinians, or at least in the West Bank. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just I appreciate you, Joe. Thank you for thank you for fucking jumping in here. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I know I said I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The U.S. has more than 700 bases on foreign soil. China has one. Where is that? It's in Africa? I can't tell. It's like right on the, might be like Southwest Asia. I can't tell if that's Africa or Southwest. Three things your oppressors demand from you: politeness, respect, gratitude. Three things that won't end your oppression: politeness, respect, gratitude. Uh, this struggle has transcended this struggle has transcended the Palestinian people and the Arab world. It is now a battle for humanity's soul. Zionism has dragged the entire planet into the moral abyss, making a mockery of international law and our sovereignty. It is a It is a scourge on human civil. Blah. I'm trying to read too fast. It is a scourge on human civilization. Yeah. Israeli bulldozers are uprooting thousands of olive trees, including centuries old ones, in a village northeast of Ramallah. I'm not very good at pronunciation. Um, these sons of garbage have literally turned bloom into desert. Israel is the desecrator of life. They are the anti-life force on this planet. Thinking of converting to Judaism so I can join the IOF. Israel has now permanently disabled more than 21,000 children from Gaza. UN Committee on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Israel dismisses spin after Hamas says it's ready for comprehensive Gaza deal. This is BBC's way to avoid saying Israel rejected a ceasefire deal because they never wanted one. The goal was always conquest and occupation. Yes. Repeating Israeli talking points is not journalism. Hamas agreed to release all hostages to disarm, to the formation of an independent administration to govern Gaza. None of it matters because Israel doesn't want to end its genocide. They want Gaza without Palestinians. Yeah. Yes. I believe like way early on, Hamas was like like within the first like few weeks, Hamas was like hostage deal, and Israel was like, no, thanks. Or actually, that first one might have been uh I can't remember. It's been 2 fucking years. Um, I don't know if it was the first one, but I know one of the ones Hamas did reject it because it didn't call for a ceasefire or whatever. It was a deal that didn't call for a ceasefire or something like that. Um, Um, let's see. Um, yeah. I scroll for a little bit and then going back up to the top um, to kind of reset these things. Alright. Let's see. Of course, I refreshed this, and now I'm not getting any. One of the Israeli detainees in Gaza, Netanyahu, so quote, Netanyahu is our real captor, not Hamas. You starve us, yet your son, Yair, feasts on barbecue in Miami. Yeah. So, so yeah, you know, there's no such thing as white face, or no, there's no such thing as white face. Whiteness is not a costume, it's the dominant structure of the world. It declared itself sovereign and supreme, renamed entire continents, reclassified humans, and demanded assimilation into its order. It can't be mocked into marginalization. Hey, Claire. Claire's down here. Forgot she was in here. Oh, sorry. Um, I, I got a new chair, and this chair isn't big enough for the both of us, or at least not the way she likes it. Let's see. Do just being a hater on the internet right now. Do 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 do. All right. Um, let's see. U.S. Congress now wants to destroy Wikipedia for criticizing Israel. U.S. House launches investigation into Wikimedia Foundation for advancing anti-Semitic and anti-Israel information in Wikipedia articles. What's that thing? When they start making the truth, uh, or when they start making facts illegal? What's the? There's a fucking thing. I don't know. Whatever. Uh, I don't know how to pronounce this name. It's Zaynab. 7-month-old Zainab, me being white person, white path, uh, person, was being fed water mixed with sugar because we had run out of formula 4 days before she died. A group of American doctors had every single formula feed bottle deliberately removed from them by the Israeli border guards. Yeah, starving them intentionally. Let's go. Um, how does it feel for you to see a Star of David on a tank? Much better than seeing it on my concentration camp uniform. Nobel laureate Imre Kertész, Kertész, I don't know, whoever that is. Fuck that person. Um, yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, this has been a fun and definitely more interesting live stream since I did have some interaction. I usually just talk to myself on these things. But food is here. I'm being told. So free Palestine, free Sudan, free Congo, free Turtle Island. The oh, I know there's more. I gotta get better at that, or I need to make a list just so I have it. Um, I might do a live stream tomorrow, or I'm probably gonna do a live stream tomorrow. It's gonna be mostly me digging around with music stuff. But but yeah, um, yeah. Uh, let me get this ready, and until Palestine is free.